This is Dylan with Bulldog Rooter, and I'm at 1514 East 12th Avenue, Spokane, Washington. It is August 12th, 2014, and this is a mainline video inspection. I am pushed as far out as I can, and this here that you're seeing on the screen is just sludgy water. I pull out of it, and you can slightly see that just past this joint here is the city main. I'll try to get you to see it. Yep. So as you see to the bottom left of the screen, it's kind of blurry. That's the city main, and this is the hub before it. That's a concrete joint right here that's separated, and I cannot push past it. That's the clay to concrete connection. I just got done running my 3-inch cutter blade and my 4-inch cutter blade, and this sewer line was really root bound at first. He said that probably the last time they had it cabled was about 3 years, possibly. You can see a little debris left behind, but once we get this clean out cap back on and flush some water, we'll just flush that right out. Got some gunk on my camera. So over time, roots will just seek this sewage, and they'll grow into every joint. There's a joint every 3-foot section of pipe. And they'll slowly separate it and offset it and put such pressure on it that it will actually start to fracture your pipe and then eventually collapse your pipe. Whether you're backing up or not, we normally highly recommend annual maintenance to sewer lines, just because of what those tree roots can do. You have a couple options as far as roots go, because that is your major issue. Sometimes it's bellies or sections of pipe that have settled due to, the saturated earth or just vibration of the ground over the years. You can apply Rootex. That's something we do. It's a foaming agent that will foam throughout your entire sewer line. You're supposed to let it sit for 6 to 8 hours in your sewer line without running any water. And it kills those roots, and it leaves a film throughout your sewer line that will make it a little harder for those roots to grow back again. But it's not a 100% solution to it, but it will definitely buy more time. It is pretty effective. It really does just prolong the chances of those roots growing back sooner than they would have just by cabling. See, this is a good looking joint here. That's what it should look like. There were definitely roots in that before I cabled. I ran my 3-inch blade and drained down the system, and then I popped in my 4-inch blade because it definitely needed it. 4-inch blades take a lot longer to run because it's full diameter of the pipe. There was some major root growth in here. I'll show you my pile that I have out here once I get back. This clay, for the most part, is in really good shape. My camera popped out of my drum. you can still tell where the root growth was. There's still like really thin hair roots growing through here. I brought back some pretty thick ones too. I zeroed out my counter as I was out in that, just where the clay ties onto the concrete just before the sitting main. Zeroed out my counter, and as I'm pulling back, it's giving me the footage from this clean out. I'm in the cast iron now. Now I'm in ABS, the end of the line clean out, which is back graded. It's completely pretty back graded if you look at it. It's every time you flush, water will come out right here, and solid debris and waste and everything will accumulate throughout here. I was having a bucket water the entire time, and then that's my pile of roots, if you can see. I brought out a lot more than this though. I just happened to bag up and get rid of the other stuff. So, as far as roots, these are like hair roots. These are finer roots. When you get thicker roots, like this, just the thickness of the root tells you about how much separation there is in your pipes. That's a thicker root. It's like a little branch. You can snap it. That made some noise. But most of these are just hair roots, so it's nothing too bad. You saw the condition of the line. It's not in that bad of shape. Let me see if I can... I pulled out some wipes too. There's some wipes in the mix. What else? Yeah, anytime with this older sewer line, you're flushing flushable wipes or feminine products or anything like that, it's really likely that you're going to get a sewer blockage. This time it was roots. You can see the thicker roots here. These guys. But, yeah. And that's your video inspection.